I want us to create a survey template. Paste this. I will have this on the description of this video, so you can just go and copy it, paste it on your notebook. So we are going to fill out this information in this video. So just watch and follow step by step. So first of all, we have first name and last name. I'll be filling this. Meta AI is very good in doing this kind of job or accomplishing this kind of tasks. So first, we'll say list out common UK names. So these are common UK names. If you're a male, just have to select your first name and your last name. But if you are a female, you select one male name as your last name and a female name as your first name. Do you understand? Let me say if you're a female, you can select Olivia and you come here and pick, let's say, Lucas, Olivia Lucas. But in this case, I'm using a male. I'm trying to create a male profile, so I will select Alexander Ethan. You following? So going back to my notebook, my first name I'll use Alexander. Or maybe I'll abbreviate it as Alex. Then secondly, we have UK number. This is not necessary. UK number is not necessary, so you can leave it blank. Then zip code and postal code. So go to your Google, type Google Postal Code generator to generate a postal code. You search. This is the first option we have there. Click on it. And here, click on this drop down. You see this thing means select any updates to get a postal code starting with these letters. So I will select any one of my choice. You can select any one of your choice too. Yes. Let me select this. Then you click on create a postal code. And you see you have a postal code given to you right now. So you can get an address for this postal code by clicking create a matching address. So you copy this postal code. Copy. For your zip code is just the first. Zip code, the first part here is just 2 letters, E7. In some cases, the first part will have up to 4. In most cases, you have up to 4 letters or yes, 4 letters. So this address, we just go back here and copy this address. We copy the address. So to get the city, the county, the region, we'll have to say, go back. To get the city, county, region, ethnic group, and county, so Meta AI. So what is the city, county, region, country, ethnic group associated with the postcode E7 9FS. I think I'll just the postcode. Let me confirm. Yeah, E7 9FS. And all of you, very soon as you're using this template, the postcode will the country is England. The region or state is Greater London. The county, is Inner London East, and this is where we have Greater London. It can either be white English because this is England, white British because it's UK. So let's just say white English, because if it's Scotland, you might see white Scottish. So let's use white English. So that we are citizens of UK. And for your password, you can leave that blank for now. Date of birth, yes. For date of birth, you have to choose a date of birth let's say between 33 years of age to maybe 35, or maybe maybe less than 40 years of age. So I'll be using 35 years of age. 35 years. So to be 35 years, what should be my age? Let me say the day is let me use let me use 5th, or no, let me use 15 of May, or let's say June 1990. I think if you calculate from 1990 to 2025, it's exactly 35 years. Good. Occupational status. For the sake of this survey, or for the sake of taking survey with this profile, you are CEO. Now, for your organizational sector, for starters, I prefer you choose IT, information technology, or construction. But now I'll be choosing a different. I'll be using a different organizational sector. I'll be using engineering. You understand what I say? You can use IT, information technology. You can use construction. I'll be using engineering for these templates. Now, organizational address, organizational postcode, organizational phone number. Let's go to Google. We say engineering companies, London. Engineering companies in London. So you can just go through, find an engineering company. Arab engineering consultant. I think I like this one. Atkins Relish. This is the address. Organization phone number is not necessary. Paper email, you can leave that for now. Next, we'll go to son date of birth. For the sake of this survey, you're going to have a son and a daughter. The daughter, say 3 years, 2 years difference. So you can just choose a date so that it will match this 5 years. 5 years away. Let's say this is time of making this video is September. So let's choose May 2020. May 2020. Let's say on the 12th of May 2020. I think that is 5 years away from now. To now rather. So for 3 years, we're going to choose 2022. I think. Yes. 3rd of July 2022. I'm thinking of making this. Okay, I think that is okay. I'm a male, so I'm using a male profile rather. So the wife's date of birth will have, maybe my wife should be a little less younger. So if you are making a female profile, you should change this wife's date of birth to husband date of birth. It's already here. See, wife's date of birth or husband's date of birth. So let me say my wife should be, for the sake of the survey, you'll be married, okay? Let me say I'm 35, so my wife should be maybe say 32. So we'll have something like let's choose the day 32. If 35 is 99, so plus 3 should be 1993. So we have 4th of April. That's 4th of 4th, 1993. Good. Now we have to create an email. In creating this email should be created with this name you have above. I have Alexander Eaton. You should use this name to create a new email. If you don't already have an email with this name, please, this is very important. The name on your profile should match the name on your email. Please go and create a new email with the name above. I will do that later. Let's say you create a name. Let's assume I've created an email with the name above, and I have a name like Alexander Eaton 0251 or anything 001 at gmail.com. Go and then for education level, for the sake of survey, you are a PhD holder. PhD. Household annual income before tax, you can choose anything between 60k dollars or MC 60k dollars to 80k. Pounds. You should choose 60,000 pounds to 70, or maybe say maximum of 80,000 pounds. Your maximum should be 80,000 pounds. But for the sake of this survey or maybe creating this template, I'll be using 25,000 pounds as household annual income before tax. Then after tax, let me say after tax should be, let me just use 50k pounds after tax. And monthly income should maybe round up to this value, but not necessarily approximately the same value. You can choose say every month. You can just choose 6k every month, or let me just say 5k every month. Now, organization employee itself means the people working in your organization in that local office. Let me say you have offices in different places, but that particular office that you work, that is the organization employee itself. Let's say you have 50 employees there. Then all location, meaning worldwide. All location, let's say 300 employees worldwide. Or let me say 350, because big organization. So organization employee global is same thing as all locations, so just ignore that. Now, position of chief income earner. You are the chief income earner of your family based on this template. So you should choose CEO. But in a case where you don't see CEO, choose something like, you see something like higher manager. If you have been taking surveys, you will know that this is very common. So if this is your first time, just write this here so that once you see it, you will not be confused. It's same. You might not see CEO often, you see higher manager. So pick that. Travel purpose. You travel both for business and leisure. The mobile networks. Remember, this is the UK. Go to your AI again and say mobile networks in the UK. Be specific. Then look at best overall network. We have EE. Then strongest about network, we have O2. We have 3. Best 5G rollout, we have Vodafone, we have 3 too. So we are going to choose only 3 of these. We are going to choose 3 of these mobile networks. So we'll be choosing, let me choose EE, choose 3, and Vodafone. EE, 3, and Vodafone. Then banks, we say commercial banks in the UK. Be specific. Just earlier. I wanted to write as earlier. I doubt that will. So we have major high street banks: HSBC Bank, Barclays, Lloyds, Royal Bank of Scotland, Santander. Then other notable commercial banks, we have international banks with UK presence, JP Morgan. So I'm going to select, we are going to use, should we use 3? Let's use 5. because as a CEO you don't have one. Even for as a CEO, you don't need to have one bank. You don't need to have two either. Let's choose Lloyd's, Barclays, HSBC, Lloyd's, Barclays, HSBC, next one here is insurance companies. So just say insurance companies in the UK. Be specific. We have Vitality, we have Aviva, we have LV, there's for life insurance, for home insurance. I admire Aviva is here. That's why I like Aviva. Aviva is involved in many insurances, and in this case, that is what that is one of the things we are looking out for, because we should have insurance even for our houses, for our pets, for a lot of things. I like this AXA. I like Admira too. The direct line is good. Let's use I'll be using, you can choose any one of your choice. I'll be using Vitality, Aviva, and AXA. Next one is religion. It's not, it just goes straight. I'll be using Christianity. Best food. Let's come to our AI again and say UK cuisines. So I will choose roast beef. You can choose any one of your choice. I'll choose roast beef. Best food, roast beef. For fast food, say fast food chain in the UK. You have Greg's, McDonald's, KFC, Subway, Burger King. Wow, just choose Domino's Pizza. You can choose anyone. There are a lot of them here. Just choose anyone. I'll be choosing, so use Greg's. McDonald's, KFC, maybe Subway, I think I'm okay with this. For cars and models, let's come to the AI again and say luxury cars in the UK and their models. Be specific. Rolls-Royce Phantom is the price. I think that price is too high. Let's use this for sedan. So let's choose one sedan. Let's choose Audi A8. A8 is the model. I think writing this price should be helpful later in the survey. The price will be very helpful later in the survey. Audi A8, let's approximate it to 62k pounds. So for the car one, you have Audi, model is A8, year of buying, let's say it's our first car. We bought it like 4 years ago. 4 years ago it should be 2021. Then they just put the price in brackets, 62k, to be very helpful later when taking. Secondly, let's find out second car. Let's use SUV. Let's not use Audi again. Let's use Porsche, Ferrari, electric cars. What about Tesla? This Porsche, does it have a price? It's 89. Okay. This is a sedan. No, we don't. We are looking for an SUV. This is a Range Rover. Let's use a BMW X7. BMW model X7. Year of buying, let's say 2 years ago, 2023. You can go and check the price later. It's not necessary, but it should be helpful when to avoid mistakes earlier. Later. Social status A. As a CEO, you should be among the social status A. Company position. Your position in the company, still CEO. Company annual revenue. Okay, let's use 6 million here. Let's use 50 million here. Let's use 3 million here. This means your company annual revenue itself. That means the company you work in, the particular location of your office is 6 million, generate 6 million in a year, while the entire company, mean all locations wherever they are, Some DOB generates 50 million a year. The investable assets income. This is investable assets income is personalized. It's not for the company, it's for yourself. You get to use it later. Then socio-economic level and UK economic issues. These two are not necessary, but you can fill them up if you like. So for this video, I think we are done. If you have any question, you can comment below this video, and we assure you that your questions will be answered. Thank you very much. For this password should be the password to the survey account so that you don't forget it. Yes. For some of us that have a lot of things in our head. All right. Thank you very much.